Hello everybody, welcome to Outcast. I was about to start the video and then I wandered too close past a guard camp and now I'm having a few small issues. Is that dynamite? Hold on, I think that's dynamite. There we go. Oh, I think that caught me as well. Hang on, hang on. Okay, I think I've managed not to die. Just give me a minute. This was very rude of you lot, you know. I was trying to introduce things. If you'd like to stand still, need to be a teensy tiny bit careful because they can kill me in like 2 shots, whereas it takes about 10 shots for me to kill one of them. Hang on, maybe I can place some strategic dynamite if I just pop that like here-ish. I can't put it in the swamp because then it disappears under the water and that's not good. Okay, no. Run back towards the dynamite. Towards the dynamite. Come, look at this lovely, delicious dynamite. There. I think you might be close enough. Hang on. Well, that got me. Did it get him? Are you dead? I think he's dead. Yay, he's dead. Way! There's a giant thing flying overhead dropping things on me. Hello! You're very pretty, and then you disappeared into the ether. Yes, so this is Outcast. Outcast is a game that came out in 1999, believe it or not. It's very, very pretty for a 1999 game. In fact, even by modern day standards, there we go. It's quite pretty. Anyway, so why am I playing Outcast? Well, long story short, Good Old Games had a summer sale recently where some of the best games of all time, there's some more guards over there, I should probably head in the other direction. Some of the best games of all time were reduced to like stupid prices. I mean literal pennies in a lot of cases. And I may have bought a few 29 games on there, most of them ranging from about 1990 to about 2010. Arguably the golden age of gaming for a lot of people, and also the sort of era of games that my PC handles best, because my PC, bless its little heart, not really state-of-the-art kind of stuff. There's a giant electric fence over there that fires things at me if I get too close to it, and I can't seem to get past it. It's been a long old time since I played this game. I think I was like about 5 or 6 when I last played this game. It is, I believe it is my brother's favourite game of all time, which is why I thought I would start with this one, but I can't remember what the giant fence is for. There's obviously stuff on the other side of it. If we ever get past it. I mean, if I bring my little map up, yeah, there's stuff on the other side of there. There's bad guys and everything on the other side of there. Ah. Can't quite remember. Oh, and there's some guards over there too. I need to kill some guards because I need to convince the leader of the nearby village to stop producing food for the guards so that the guards will be weaker and I'll be able to kill them easier. But before he will agree to do that, I need to kill a load of guards so that there aren't as many guards around to get angry with him for restricting their food. So I need to kill guards in order to make it easier to kill guards, basically. And there's some over there. You can tell the guards that was the wrong button. Yes, the guards in white are like the easiest to kill. The guards in yellow are a little bit tougher, and the guards in black I think are like the really, really terrifying one. And you dodged my bullet. That's not fair. Okay, yeah, I don't know how many shots it takes to kill them, but it's like a lot. It's usually better to go down the dynamite route. Oh, I've also been electrocuted by the fence and splattered by one of the giant creatures at the same time. The whole world is ganging up on me. Should probably use a med kit. Would you two like to come down here so I can lure you into a dynamite trap? Right, stay away from the fence. The fence is terrifying. Yeah, the fence just sort of launches things at you if you get too close to it. So, hang on. I will get back to explaining things about Outcast in a moment. I just need to try and see if I can kill these guys. Okay, if you just want to come down the steps. Just come down the steps so I can lure you into this totally not obvious dynamite trap. I don't think they're gonna go for it. I think I'm just wasting ammo. Come on, guys. Okay. I'll go and find some other guards to kill then. Jesus. Yeah, those are actual rocks that it's dropping on me. That was totally aiming at me as well. I'm being deliberately targeted by alien birds. And there's also some spiders. We should probably avoid those. Yes, anyway, Outcast. Outcast is a open world action adventure sort of RPG. It's not officially classed as an RPG, but I would call it kind of an RPG. Oh, blimey, there's more guys over there. You know, it's got all the RPG things. It's got dialogue options. It's got different side missions and different ways of resolving main missions and things like that. So we are in Adelpha, which is in a parallel universe that we've sort of been plonked down in, kind of accidentally, and we need to try and find a probe and fix it, otherwise the Earth is going to get sucked into a black hole. So, you know, it's your kind of typical sort of sci-fi storyline. And we're also dealing with the resident evil tyrant and all of his guards who attack us on sight because we're like a divine prophet or something, as far as the other locals are concerned, and they don't want us to, like, you know, liberate them and things. So, you know, one of the things about Outcast, right? Outcast is not a game that holds your hand, right? You know how games come out today and they are full of quest markers and journals and, you know, every step along the way you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. The game points you in the right direction. There is basically not much need to ever think for yourself. To the point where you often just completely lose track of the story and have absolutely no idea why you're doing what you're doing. You're just sort of doing what you're told. Outcast isn't like that. Outcast will not hold your hand at all. There are no quest markers. There are no markers on my map. I mean, it shows me where the bad guys are and where the good guys are and sort of, you know, the general layout of the place. But there are no quest markers. When a quest sort of tells you to go and talk to someone, it will give you a vague kind of location of where that person is. Like, oh, they're in the temple in the northeast or whatever. And then when you get to that location, you have to walk around and ask the locals where that person is, and they will literally point you in the right direction. Like, they will literally stand there and point, and you have to follow the direction that they point in. It is beautiful. And as for a journal, this is what we've got. So these are basically just the little notes that Cutter Slade, who we are playing as, is jotting down as we go along. So we've got remove more soldiers from Shamazar Famar, but that's it. That's literally all we've got. And then we've got things like speak with Narn's brother Ilot, but I have absolutely no idea where Ilot is, so at some point I'm just going to have to walk up to someone and say, hey, do you know where Ilot is? In fact, I could probably do that right now. If those guards aren't about to come and start shooting at me. They possibly are about to come and start shooting at me. Hello, random person. Okay, so I can ask him about basically any element of lore that I want. So, you know, if you're ever kind of wandering around and you think, oh, that was a thing that somebody mentioned, I wish I knew more about that, you can just walk up to anybody you want and ask them. Or you can ask them to locate, who do I want? Ilot. Tell me where Ilot is. Oh, I'm sort of standing inside him while he's answering that. That's probably rude.
Saw him moments ago to the west of here, Ulukai, but he was moving. He may be far to the west by now.
Okay, so Ilot is somewhere in the west, so if we follow our little compass at the top there, west is in that direction, but apparently he was moving, so, you know, we may have to track him down, like, on the run. Okay, there's some guards, like, over there. I could probably take out those guards. Those are just 2 white ones. I can take out 2 white ones. Where's my gun? Actually, no, those were the ones that were, those were the ones I was fighting before. I wonder if I can get them over here. Do you want to, like, come a bit closer? I might be able to set a little bit of a dynamite trap or something. Okay, maybe I can, like, avoid the fence and drop some dynamite, like, here. Drop it somewhere I'll be able to shoot at it. Blimey. Okay, let's see if I can get them both next to the dynamite. Come on, get over here. Come on, you know you want to. Come on, just a little bit closer. There we go. Is he going to be close enough? I'm not sure. Well, that got one of them. Yay, that got them both. Woo! Do I still need to kill more? Yes, I still need to kill more. Right, what was I doing? I was looking for Ilot, wasn't I? I need to find some friendly Talon if I want to find Ilot. So, there's a friendly-looking Talon over there. Hello, friendly-looking Talon. How are you?
Have you seen Ilot?
He was to the south of me last time I saw him. You must walk south many steps.
Okay, so he's, like, very far in the south. Well, south is where I was headed anyway. Yeah, where we're headed, like, towards the village. You can see the village up in the top right there of the map, where the friendly Talon are, who will not attack me because they think I'm, like, holy or something. There's some guards over there. Can I just quickly get an update from you?
Have you seen Ilot?
You want that Talon there.
Okay, he's now going to point. He's pointing, I think he's pointing at that one. The one who's right next to all the frigging guards, naturally. I have to say, one of the slightly annoying things about Outcast is you're not safe in conversations. So if one of those guards spots me when I'm in conversation with him, it will cut the conversation short. We might be able to nip in here. Hello, Ilot.
Pardon me, buddy. Are you Ilot?
Yes, that is I. Are you looking for Narn as well?
Yeah, do you know where he is?
Like I tell soldiers, I have not seen him in many moons. Now,
Oh, wait, yep, blimey, there we go. So now they've spotted me, and now they're just gonna start firing at me. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, that's quite a lot of them. That's quite a lot of them. I wonder if I can dynamite them. Because these are the ones who are, like, harder to kill. Oh, blimey. Okay, if I pop a bit of dynamite down there, one of them got me. That's not good. Get my gun out. Right. Okay, do you lot want to, like, go near the dynamite? That would be so useful. Just don't shoot, Ilot! I think I need Ilot alive. I don't know if he can die. I really hope he can't die. He might be able to die, actually. That would not surprise me in Outcast at all, if important people could die. Okay, maybe actually if I put some dynamite in the middle there. Ooh, hey, I'm dangerously close to dying. Have I got a med kit? Yes, I have. Good. Right, I want all of you next to that dynamite. All of you. Next to that dynamite. Right there. And that got a whole load of them. Oh, blimey. Did I kill Ilot? No, Ilot's still alive. Brilliant. And there's one guy left over there. Yeah, because the trouble is it takes about 20 shots to kill one of them, and it's so difficult to actually aim at them. There we go. Does that get him? Yes! Bloody hell. And like any good old RPG, you can then go and loot the enemy camp once you've cleaned it out, which is nice. Okay, Ilot, can we now, like, talk?
I really need to find your brother.
I want nothing more than his safe return. But I fear that if I do not finish my field on time, I will be beat more very soon. If only a Shamaz could come heal me, I could finish my field with no problem.
Okay, so you need a Shamaz, who are like the priest people who can heal you. Yeah, they can heal me as well, which is good, because I think I'm a bit short on medkits after that. Oh, I've actually got 5. Okay, I'm not short on medkits at all. I think I must have picked up quite a few. I'm a bit short on dynamite. Yeah, I think I must have picked up medkits from the enemy camp. Enemy camps do tend to have a lot of medkits in them, which is only a good thing. Okay, and this is the nice little village full of all of the people who worship me as a deity or whatever. And this is Ma. He's the guy who we need to kill the soldiers for. He's not the brightest button in the box, but he is the guy who's in charge, so, you know, we're all at his whim. Right, now we need to go and try and find the what's him, doodle guy, the priest guy. And you may have noticed that nobody has any like name tags above their heads or anything like that. So you actually have to care enough while playing this game to remember what people look like and where they are and who they are. So that when somebody says, hey, go and get me the priest to heal me, you know exactly who that is. Luckily, I know who it is. It's this guy. I mean, he does slightly give it away by the robes and the sort of strange yoga poses that he's doing. Also, there's a key over there that I apparently didn't pick up the first time I was here. Hello! Okay, I can ask him to heal me. I can also ask him about my reputation, which is an interesting one, because just because I happen to be hailed as a kind of divine prophet, that doesn't mean that the people here aren't going to judge my actions. And if I'm a bad person and I start killing innocent people and doing terrible things, they may very well turn against me. Whereas if I do good deeds and I'm generally a good all-around kind of person, they may be far more inclined to help me. So as you progress through the game, you get more of a reputation with them, and it sort of affects how much they're willing to help you. So first off, could you heal me, please?
Could you heal me?
Of course, Ulukai. Now be more careful.
Okay, it's a little bit difficult to be careful when I'm sort of, you know, chasing down guards and having to use dynamite to kill them. And now he's gonna do a creepy sort of thing, which takes him quite a while. I believe you can actually walk away during this process, and it'll still heal you. And you can just see my health bar at the top right there is filled up. My health bar, which is very, very tiny because I'm playing this in a resolution for like a modern game, but it did come out in 1999, so it's not really built for it. Anyway, and now if you could please also go and heal Ilot for
Can
me.
I see you for a second? I need your help. Can you heal Ilot for me?
Again, the soldiers of Croax beat him.
Looks that way.
Oh, and he's doing his magic wibble wibble. And poor Ilot looks terrified. Looks like he's going to start throwing things at him. It's fine, love. It's fine. He's a priest. He can heal you. There we go. Do you feel better now? Is it done? Oh, are we good?
You feel better?
Oh yes, thank you so much, Ulukai. I will be able to finish my field on time. Maybe even help another Talon with his.
Okay, so that's all like main plot stuff that we're not going to worry about too much. There is a whole load of lore and stuff behind all of this that I could spend ages and ages explaining, but honestly by the end of it you'd probably end up more confused than than when I started. If you're interested, just go and play the game. It's a great game and you can pick it up for like very, very cheap on Good Old Games. I believe their sale has finished now, but it's still very, very cheap. One of the good things about being into older games is that you don't sort of have to remortgage your house every time you you want to buy one. I mean, I have to say that the Good Old Games sale coincided with a sale that they were having on PSN, which I used to pick up a lot of the big AAA games that came out last year, because I very rarely buy games at release because games are so ridiculously expensive these days. I mean, it's about 50-60 quid at release for one game. So typically what I do is I just wait until the next year when there's either a summer sale or a Christmas sale, and you can usually get them for about half price. So basically I spent about 80 quid on Good Old Games and got 29 games for it, and they were mostly older games. There was one or two like bigger, more recent ones that I was interested in. But basically I spent 80 quid and got 29 games. On the PSN sale I spent 60 quid and got 2 games. So, you know, there is an advantage to being into older games as opposed to newer ones. Anyway, I think before we do anything else, what I want to do is I want to kill those guards, you know, to stop the risk production so that the guards will be less of a threat to me. However, I've only got 2 dynamite left, and it may end up taking more than that. Oh wait, I've spotted a couple over there. Those 2 look like they might be easy pickings. They're also sitting right next to some dynamite, so I wouldn't have to use my own. Okay, can we get them from here? They haven't spotted me. I can't aim that low, that's really irritating. Just... there! Yay! And I didn't even get caught in the blast this time. That one was easy. That was a proper stealth kill, that was. Okay, there's a group of guards up ahead, so I've gone into incognito mode. I'm just crawling through the swamp right now. I don't think they suspect a thing. Let me just hide behind these rocks and come up so I can get my oxygen back. Okay, this is a lovely little touch in Outcast. If I just head over here for a brief moment. Yes, this is a lovely little touch in Outcast in that there's an actual stealth system. So you can crouch, although rather than being like a normal crouch like it is in most games today, you do just probably like crawl along on your belly, which is quite cute. Yes, but that like puts you in stealth mode, so you can stealth your way around and kind of be all sneaky like. But if you're in the swamp and you go into stealth mode, it puts you under the water, so you've actually got your little oxygen meter up there, which is quite nice because, you know, it's sort of, in a lot of games that would just be a sort of coincidental thing, that when you went into crouch mode in the swamp you ended up under the water, particularly games of this era, and it would probably just like ignore that. But the fact that it actually makes that an interactive part of the thing, and because you're under the swamp, it does make you harder to spot than if you were doing it above ground, which is quite nice because there is a swimming system as well. If we go and find some water, there we are, you see, we can just go for a nice little swim. We can dive down and pick up some lovely shells and some crystals, and then we can go over here and we can say hello to the giant lake monster, which if we want to, yeah, so there's a giant lake monster here that the locals are all absolutely terrified of because there are stories about it coming to eat them in their sleep. However, if we just want to dive down a moment, and then we can, yeah, wait until it moves, you see? And it's completely fake, as it turns out. Completely fake. Just a fake lake monster here for you. I have to say, the temples, they're very Klingon. I have to say, I get very Klingon vibes from them, with the, you know, from a distance, they've got like, looks like Klingon symbols with the, you know, the fire and everything. Reminds me very much of, what was that Star Trek game, that really, really old one? Was it Generations? Did that have a Klingon section? I know it had a Romulan section. Did it have a Klingon section? There was a Star Trek game that I remember watching my brother play a lot, and it had a Klingon section. It might have been Klingon Honor Guard, actually. That seems likely, doesn't it? I imagine Klingon Honor Guard probably had Klingon sections. Okay, so you've seen the village, you've seen the temple, you've seen the lake monster, you've seen the swamps. However, it is worth pointing out that this is all just one region. If we go take a look at our world map over here. Yeah, so we're in Shamazar up at the top there. But there are 5 other regions, so if I remember rightly, Talanzar is the city, that's like a city region. Okasanshar is the water region, that's mostly underwater. Okar, I can't quite remember, that might be like a forest or something. One of them is the region that you start in, that's like the tutorial region, and it's all snowy and arctic. That might be the little one up in the top corner there. And the last one, I literally can't remember, but they are all quite distinct from each other. So we've got like 6 different regions, and they're all open world. They're all lovely and unique. And each of these regions, while they're not massive, I mean, they're a pretty decent size for an open world game in 1999, when you have to remember open world was hardly common. These are actually quite a decent size, and like I say, all quite unique from each other. So, you know, Outcast, for its day, was very impressive. It was you know, it was sort of quite unique at time of release. The world hadn't really seen anything like it before. There's some more guards over there, isn't there? Are they gonna start? They're gonna start shooting at me. They're having a little bit of a look. Okay, well now I've been cornered by like lots of guards, and they've got me sort of down in a bit of a rut, and I can't dodge very well. This is probably not so great. Oh, flipping Nora. Okay, so this is Outcast. It's let me drop my dynamite. It's very good. We may see some more old classics because, you know, I've bought quite a lot of them and I need to justify all the money that I've spent. Can you get your mate to come up here? Okay, never mind, I've fallen off the thing. Yes, this is Outcast. It's very good. And I need to, like, go now because I think I'm about to die. And bop. Yay! And it still wasn't enough to complete that bloody quest.